Welcome back. I'm Lisa. Thanks for all of you who are new subscribers and joining the Junk Journal Gems channel. I really welcome you wholeheartedly, and I hope you find some fun things to craft along with us. We are working on an altered book, and if you want to watch the first video of the series, I will link that in the description box. But what we're doing now, in fact, I wanted to show you a little bit that I did while we were apart from one another. But I wanted to show you how the months would look on here. I haven't done the dates on the month yet, nor have I done the dates on the weeks. So I will get to that point. But here's December's as well. So here's the page that we did the last time. I showed you how to do one of these tucks or one of these pockets. Now I'm going to show you how to do these double pockets here like this. And I went ahead and did some of the inking, but I left a little bit of it to show you how I do this. I did the back page here. And bear in mind when you do these, you only need to do it up until where your, I'll call this the first pocket, lays up against it. But now we'll want to ink along this a little bit. So number one, on the sides of your book, it shows like the other ones do. You don't all of a sudden have this white page sticking out. And that way, if your paper lays down, excuse me, a little shy of the edge, then it won't be a bother. So just come and use my big cosmetic brush, only for crafting, not for my face. That'd be a heck of a way to get a tan. Okay. And then this one, I believe I did, yes. Although I didn't do along the edge. Let's do that quick. Just move my paper in between here. And come along this one. And I said this in the last video, but I just wanted to remind you to be careful of these papers. They're very pulpy, so they're not the highest quality paper to print a book on. One of the things that I recommend doing is when you're running your brush along here, press your paper down so it's not sticking up. Okay, here's how I wanted to layer these. What have I got going on here? I wanted, I can't grab it, this on the inside, or the first level, and then this one on the second level. Won't that be pretty? And then this one on the third, so they'll go together like so. I thought that'd be super pretty. So let's get started. I like to start with the, I'm gonna put these back in order, or I'll totally mess that up. We'll start at the back, and you want to grab your pencil and then mark where you're going to want to tear it there, and then where you are going to want to tear it here. So I think if we tear it about there, we will be more than fine. I knew I had my tear ruler around here somewhere. I just kind of eyeball it. If you want to measure, by all means. I'm an eyeballer. Okay, then got that even. Whew. And keep your scraps. They come in handy as you are doing the rest of your journal. I've got this little piece here that's sticking off. I'm just gonna trim it off a bit. It was bothering me. So I think that will be good. You could, well, no, you couldn't wrap it. I was going to say you could wrap it over, but no, you can't. You could with the ones that are upcoming, but not this one. That will work out perfectly. My glue page. Got my glue stick handy. Angle it so I can see my work here. And see, here is a spot where I held onto it with my finger. In the last video I warned you of this. It will lift up the glue, or the glue will stay on your fingers then. I like to come in with my card just to make sure it's good and stuck. So that one is that. Now this fold over here is fine. The length that it is, I'm just going to leave that. So I'm gonna glue that down, and that just thickens up that pocket edge. Got all these paper clips in here. That's good. And now we'll do this next piece, but before we do that, I'm going to rip up part of this so it's not flapping in my way. Whoops. And the good thing about those pages, book pages, is they tear off so easily. I was going to tell you guys that if you've ever read the book, All the Light We Cannot See, first of all, highly recommend it. Secondly, they're coming out with a Netflix series for All the Light We Cannot See. It comes out, I want to say November 2nd. One of my favorite books that I've ever read, hands down. So highly recommend it. Come here. Where's my edge here? Not that I'm ever trying to rush. Now I can't see my marks. To rush time, but Heavenly Days, I can't see my marks at all. Here it is. But I'm really excited for that series. Here's my other mark. That's one of my favorite books, All the Light We Cannot See. I loved The Goldfinch. That was another really good book. And, oops, that glue on there, it gets a little slippery. There. And then this one will come down like that. Ah, oh, that's going to be so pretty. Better put a darker mark this time so I can see it. We don't need the same calamity we had the last time. Let's see, that's even. I can tell on some of these papers if I'm even because I'm looking at the print of the design. Whoa, getting a little carried away. How much I'm rolling that up there. And this one, it doesn't matter which side I put up or which side I put down. Whoa. Make sure you get it down into the gutter really good. Love it. These pages are so pretty. Now let's work on the other side here. Starting at the back. And we'll pull out the same one. This time I don't have to cut the width, yay, but I do need to cut the length. So if I go just beyond here at the top of the stars, we'll be good. I forgot to check the time again, you guys. And my poinsettias. I want these showing that side. How far down? on my finger. All right. Where's my mark? Where is my mark? No, I was going to go this way, so it's got to be up here. There it is. And I probably, no, there it is. I was going to say I probably tore off what I needed to see for my next mark. Do I want it like that? Nope, I want it like this. I'm totally talking to myself right now, you guys. Come on. And then we'll do the same as we did before. We're just going to tear off, again, reducing that bulk in the book. Anywhere we can reduce bulk, we're going to go for it. Thank you to those of you who reached out and said you're crafting along. All right, the last but not the least, pencil. And we will need, whoops, where's the top of it? I already did that one. What am I thinking, you guys? I'm asleep at the wheel all of a sudden. Yup. There. It's been a long day. Go like that. Beautiful. I wonder who originally had this idea of making altered books. Whoever did, kudos to you and thank you. So much fun. Got a little schmutz from the book page on there. Again, make sure you've got it good in the gutter. All right, so now we've got that on there. And I'm going to get rid of this. It's too gluey. And what we're going to do now is to start gluing some of this. Where's my glitter glue? All right. We're having a good brain here right now. You want to run it along, the glue along the shortest page that you're gluing together. Again, make sure you've got a fairly generous amount because it's pulpy paper and it's going to drink it right up. And then lift them up together, pressing from the middle, and then come together and really squish together these ends. There. That's how that one looks. Now we're going to come and do the next one. And bring these up together from the middle first, coming along the sides and making sure you're pinching that together, and along this side, pinching it together. You want to make sure all that is stuck together really, really well. There, we've got this double pocket done. Let's go over and do this one. Oops, I forgot to glue that down. Let's take care of that. No better time like the present. There, glitter glue. Again, running it along the shorter page. Bring them up together, starting from the middle. There's that one. Let's do the next. I can hear my husband talking on the phone in his office. He's working late tonight, and hope you can't hear him. He can be quite a chatty Cathy. There we go. We will come back and decorate these later. But then on this next side, I went ahead and inked again. This is our pocket where we're going to have, I call them divot pockets. It's a top-loading divot pocket in my world. So I already tore out pages to go on here. What I discovered with some of these is it doesn't quite cover up this top header and then the bottom as well. So what I wondered I'm just playing around with what I want to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a little strip and glue that down. I'm not going to ink it. It's just a little mask. And then I lost my glue page. Or did I throw it out? I did, didn't I? Here's a new one. We've got a whole, from tearing out 2 books, I have plenty of glue pages. I need not worry about being able to have glue pages. It'll probably take me until next year to use them up. All right, these are so stinking cute. I do not have that even. Well, come on, Lisa, get it together. Oh my gosh, that just wants to stick to that big time. I wonder if it's humid out because it's raining. I wonder if that's why that everything's sticking. I mean, I want it to stick. That's great. But see, now it's stuck to me a little too long. I'm just going to come in with the art glitter glue, which actually maybe that's a happy accident, so you can see how I fix that if and when that happens. Is that loose? Can't tell. No, this is a bit. There. I love that image. Might be my favorite in the kit. Now, behind this, because you might see that, we're going to come back in with some of the paper here. And you're not going to see much of the print. You're just basically going to see the color, so I don't even care that the print is running in a different direction. But I'm just trying to put this in here so I can mark where to cut it. I think that's where I did. I can't see the mark again. Really being wimpy about that today, aren't I? So we'll put it down like that. Ugh, Lisa, wake up. I did not sleep good last night because our elderly dog again was up in the night rooting around. I don't know why she does that. And then as soon as I take her out to the sofa, she sleeps on the love seat. And as long as I'm out there with her, she'll settle down. So I'm on the sofa and she's on the love seat. And that's the only way I can get her to settle down and go to sleep then. Perfect. Now we need a bigger divot. I don't want that big one. I'm probably shaking you a bit. Let's come in. No, I thought I had. Maybe I was thinking about using this bigger one. Let's just see. Yep. Then I'm going to ink it. I'm going to dauber ink it. And then we'll glue that together. Oh, I don't need it over here. I hope I sleep good tonight, the way I'm going here. Along the side and along the bottom. Same thing, bring it up together from the middle to make sure it's even, so you're not cattywampus. Okay. Now this one, because we've got, the pocket's going to run like this, I already tore this, and this will be a paper that whoever gets the journal can write on then. And then in the back, I had this piece to go in the back of that. So, why didn't I ink this? I don't know. Let's get to inking. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's do this. If any of you are crafting along, let me know if you're doing a holiday journal or if you're making a different altered book, and what DigiKits you're using. You might be using a creator of digitals that I've never used before. Okay, here I just line this up here and tear the excess off like that. So this ruler has a gap in the middle, and that kind of catches on that edge, and then I just rip it. Yeah. Come on. And we definitely do not want to glue these two pages together yet until we get our decorative paper on here. Now in my journal, which is the one that we're working in right now, I can very faintly make out the text of the book. I can't read what it says, but I can tell that there's text back there, but that does not bother me. I wanted to try something, which I haven't yet, but I'm gonna test something to see if I've got a fix in mind that will work. If not, if my other fix doesn't work, then you maybe want to put down, I don't know, I was thinking like some tissue paper, something that's really thin, just to knock that text back, and then you probably wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, let's glue this one down. And make sure you get all those edges really good. Just trying to line it up with the paper on the other side, so they are fairly even. Whoops, making a mess of my workspace. And then I take these and I fold them over, so I've got a nice clean edge. Then we'll do a little inking. Just a little bit. Okay, let's put this back page on now. Another gorgeous sheet from the kit. And we'll need it right about there. Feel a sneeze coming. I'm just gonna forewarn you. Oh, I guess not. Can you hear my husband's dog whining downstairs? Rad's not paying her attention right now, and she doesn't like it. And believe me, none of our dogs have a hard life here. None. Not a one of them. Bug's gonna be going here soon to Missouri to have artificial insemination. Really excited to see what kind of a mammal she'll be. This will be her first litter. And she's such a tomboy. We were laughing that it's just hard to envision her being motherly like our other dog. Our other dog mothers all the other dogs and anybody else's dogs. She was just born to be a mom. Okay, now we can glue up these two. Oh, won't that be cute? Cute, cute. So again, glue on the shortest. And then run a bead down the middle. Just follow the text line. And bring them up from the middle. Squishing it together there. And then squish along your sides. Oh my, she's going outside being naughty. Okay, and there we have that one then. This is going to be super fun. I can't wait to use this journal. So this one is going to be a side divot. You do it just like I did the top divot, but it's a side one. You'll punch it there. This one is just a blank page. I'm going to do my test on here to see if I can eliminate seeing the print through there. I'll do it in my book, so I don't do it in one that I'm going to list in my Etsy. But I just wanted to try that out for you guys to see if that worked. So that will go there. I'm going to go ahead then. You have seen how to do each kind of pocket that is in the journal. So you can go ahead and finish up all of your pockets just as we have done together. And on the blank pages in the back, just put a, let's see if I can grab an example. Just grab a full sheet and put that on. If your numbers or any text shows on the bottom, just use a little mask to cover that up. Okay, unless, like I said in the last video, some people like to collage all the way around it. I don't do that. It's just more bulk, I think. And then that takes away from my decorating opportunity. So by the time we come back, I'll have all of the digitals on the pages, and then we get to have the fun of decorating the pages and making our tags and putting ephemera into the book. I'm going to probably, I don't know why I do it this way. I leave decorating the cover for last. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing on the covers, but I've got a good wild idea. One thing that I am going to try on the covers, let's see here. I've got these wood cuts, DIY plywood shapes at Michael's. They had a nice selection of them. There are these, and I found some snowflakes there too. I used a snowflake on my book last year. What did I do? I might have had, I think I painted the cover. I covered the spine with a fabric up until about here, and then I had a snowflake on it. And I might paint this cover too. I really like how that turns out. So I got the candy ones to go with our Christmas candy theme. So thanks again for joining me. Click thumbs up, hit subscribe, and have a great day.